Hi, this is Harkit from Bike India, and today we're traveling back in time. We're going in search of history, heritage and echoes of a distant past. We're traveling to Hampi, and our time machine for this trip is the Benelli TnT 25. Anyway, I've got a really long way to go, so I better get cracking now.
I had to cover close to 600 kilometers, and the road is decent all the way to Sholapur, but a little sketchy once past there. That is until you cross the border into Karnataka, after which it transforms back into smooth tarmac. The TnT 25 is Benelli's smallest capacity bike available in India, but don't let that fool you, because on the open highway, its 28 horsepower producing engine can munch some serious miles. Another feature of highways in Karnataka is the abundance of stone mines just off the road. The massive rocks are a sight to behold, and the TnT 25 acquitted itself pretty well in the muddy bits to make sure I got a chance to view them up close. After that, it was only a short ride to my hotel in Hospet. The following morning, I set off to cover the 12 odd kilometers into Hampi and the historical wonders that awaited me. With relics, buildings and temples dating back hundreds of years and a total of 500 ancient monuments in the area, I had a lot of ground to cover.
This is the morning of day 2, so as you can probably see from the temple spire behind me, we finally arrived at Hampi. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and we can't wait to do the tourist thing and go explore everything here. You can also probably hear a little chant coming from the background. That's because we're standing outside the famous Rama temple, as it's colloquially known here. I'm not even going to try to explain the official name because it's impossible to pronounce.
The Malyavanta Raghunatha temple is the official name. Hopefully I didn't completely butcher that. And what a great first stop this was on our expedition. Legend has it that Lords Ram and Lakshman took cover from some foul weather at this very spot on their way to Lanka. The temple is perched on a hilltop and offers splendid views of the surrounding area. The soft, lilting chants of the priests and the gentle breeze put me in a state of immense calm. Sadly, I couldn't enjoy the calm too much because we had lots to do and see. In Hampi's cramped lanes, the TnT 25's agility and easy handling made for a more enjoyable ride. Our next stop was the Virupaksha temple. Established as far back as the 7th century, this iconic place of worship is characterized by the 160-foot tall spire at its entrance. The monolithic bull, a massive single stone statue of Lord Shiv's sacred Mount Nandi, is also in the vicinity of the temple, along with a variety of other relics and temples, including an ancient bazaar that runs parallel to the road. For the nature buff, you can also find a brightly colored species of dragon lizard called the peninsular rock gama in the area. My next stop was at the Vittal temple complex. Here, I checked out the temple, of course, along with the stone chariot that I had heard so much about. Both were exquisite in their own right, although the chariot was a lot smaller than its pictures and descriptions had led me to believe. The last area that I checked out was the Lotus Palace and its surrounding relics. This includes the charismatic Lotus Palace itself, and no wonder it was so beautiful. After all, this was the building that housed the royal ladies of the Vijayanagar Empire. The area also plays host to the majestic elephant stables, the basement of the Queen's Palace, and many more ancient buildings besides. The surrounding area also features popular spots like the Stepwell and other buildings big and small of varying significance. Having seen my fill, it was time to head back onto the highway and point the TnT 25 firmly towards home.
As you probably noticed from the milestone, we're slightly over 200 kilometers away from Pune and home. We soaked in a little history and a little heritage at Hampi yesterday, and we've been soaking in a little rain today. Typical, right? Anyway, it's been an amazing ride. The Benelli TnT 25 has been as at home at the little lanes of Hampi as it has been on this legendary NH4 highway. This also means that our ride has come to an end, and what a great ride it's been. I couldn't have asked for any more. And thank you guys for watching and staying along with us throughout this whole journey. I'll see you soon.